Hey, this is Tommy Davidson. I'm here to share some of my insight on OnSight.
Tommy, thank you so much for joining us. We surely appreciate it, and I am glad that you chose this time to share with our audience, your audience, and everyone across the world. So, how have you been?
Everything has been good. Everything has been good. It's been a 35-year journey, and today's all that counts. You know, it comes down to right here.
Absolutely.
And I'm primarily happy about just balance. Just balance. I think I turned out just like my mom wanted me to be.
Nice.
I think I'm her greatest accomplishment.
That's a heck of a statement right there. I love that. And you know, we are really here to talk about a little different turn in your career than our audience is used to. And that is, you're doing music now? You're not talented enough?
Yeah, I actually am doing music now.
Wow.
Yeah, I actually am doing music now.
Well, we are playing your new record on the station, and I'm calling it record because I'm old. I'm old.
Hey, man. Hey, you see this?
Yes.
Okay. All right, now.
So, tell us how this came about.
Well, me going into the music industry is something that I've been wanting to do since I was 4 years old, 5 years old. But it finally came around. You know, this thing came along called comedy and just took everything over. But it afforded me this opportunity finally. After all these years, I actually get to do what I love to do. And I really love to sing. And I really love music. I always have. The single I Know is really important to me because, first of all, one of my favorite artists wrote the song, Tom Brown. Another thing is, I'm so connected to the artists and the writers that are in smooth jazz that they're a part of me. Like Dave Koz for the single before this one. Dave Koz has influenced me for so long that when he came to me and said, you should do music, it was like a shoo-in, but then I called him and I said, hey, Dave, I'm finally in. I got a single. I'd love for you to work with me on it. And he said yes before I finished the sentence. You know, so thusly, that's really been the catalyst for this new career that I've engaged in. Smooth jazz, I think is I don't even think it's hard to answer because it's my favorite genre, but it's not because I love so many things. I'll answer that question by just saying that's what I listen to personally. Smooth jazz helps me live. That's the reason why I chose it. When I go on a long trip, or I'm on a plane ride, or I'm in another country, or I'm having to contemplate something, or I'm having to make a decision about something, or even if I'm feeling down and not understanding what's going on in a certain situation. Smooth jazz always gives me an opportunity to reflect on what I need to bring to bear the things that I have to do to accomplish what I want to accomplish in spite of the situation. So it's really good for me.
So you are definitely a master of impressions. You've done some iconic ones over the years. Have you ever thought about maybe doing a musical where you would impersonate an artist or someone else?
You know what? I would like to do. I would love to do musical renditions of my impressions. So and it should be pretty easy. Like if we had Barack Obama, 1996 song said main hardcore drink. The drink of the simple as a ribbon of top because RoboCop last year was a shot. Or, I could just take those and make them into music. Like, let's say Sammy Davis Jr., the reason why I love him so much is because everything comes back to the eye. I like the way you move. I like the way. You know what I mean? It's everything, and it all seems like to be something from Outkast. I can't wait. I can't wait. So it's like it all comes back to Outkast. You know what I mean? My baby, don't talk so loud, and I know just how. So it's just it all comes down to him. Or Stallone. I mean, it would just be like Stallone's whole music thing would be like, a little bit more laid back. It'd be like sort of a Drake vibe. You know what I mean? Like I'm saying to you, yo, like I'm saying to you. So it would be, so when you take that and you make the impressions musical, that's a whole nother album.
Exactly. What else you got?
I want to dive deep into this thing. Like, I want to hear, Stallone do some Drake or something.
He just did.
Okay. Are there any similarities between the character or the voiceover that you do for the Proud Family and your original personality?
Is there any similarity between me and Oscar Proud? Every single one of them is bullseye me. It just sounds different. So if like, let's say my daughter is in the kitchen and I want her to stay at the refrigerator, the me would say, hey Cammy, can you not go in the refrigerator right now? Oscar would go, now that's the problem. You always want you a snack. I need you to step on back. So it's there's just a difference in delivery.
Nice.
All right, so we can't meet you and not talk about, especially from my generation, probably one of the most iconic shows in comedic history, and that's In Living Color. So what's your take on being a part of history like that show being so iconic for Black culture and hip hop altogether?
I think the most important thing that I drew from In Living Color was the fact that it changed the history of entertainment. And we influenced our children, we influenced the next generation in a way that can't be compared. When you look out here now, and you look at what the young people are doing now, it's everything that In Living Color was. You see, and that's why it's so important to be able to share our experiences with our fellow Black folk. I look out here now and you can just look at the influences. One was the freedom, all right? So you get some young people now, actually they're more free and more innovative than we were. They took it to the next level. The difference between them and us is that they don't have any problem being who they are. And they'll back it up with their behavior.
Are you a music artist or entrepreneur looking to promote yourself or your product? OnSight is the perfect platform to help you reach your target audience. We provide one-on-one interviews, giving you the opportunity to make your voice heard and get the attention you deserve. We understand that it takes much more than great content to be successful. By getting an interview, you can get expert tailored analysis of your music or product and additional exposure. Our team of dedicated professionals offer experience, knowledgeable advice, and support, allowing you to make informed decisions about your career or product. We offer a range of packages, meaning you can customize your experience to best suit your need. Whether you're looking to promote your music career, launch a new product, or maybe just learn more about the industry in general, don't let your music or business go unheard. Take your career to the next level with OnSight.
Okay.
Hold on. Producers in Living Color just called me. Hold on, Tamir, hold on. Tamir Rawit. Yes. Guys, this is Tamir Rawit.
Yes, man.
She produced In Living Color.
Nice.
But hold on. She was the look for the show. Like all the look, the fly girls, the graphics. She was the writers. Wow. She's the one that put all the writers together. Okay, she did all the merchandise and all that stuff. So In Living Color was produced by two people. Keenan, but she's the one that got down with us.
Come on.
She's the one that was there with us. She's the one that, if we had any problems, whatever. Plus, she fought hard for the look and for the music. Oh. Yeah. So this, you never hear it like in articles and stuff like that. Jen and I were weighing, executive producer, and she's never mentioned.
Wow.
And I'm like,
great talent.
little does she know that, little do y'all know that those graphics and all this, she fought the group Living Color. She did everything that, anyways, I'm running out of breath.
Thank you,
girl.
Well, we saw it through all
thank you.
work. Good job.
Definitely
Alright.
an iconic part of history.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And the Fly Girls were hers.
Nice.
Like, those were like, no, those were your girls, though. She's the one that made sure that they were taken care of.
So there is no J-Lo without her.
Exactly. There ain't no J-Lo without her.
Yeah.
While she's here.
Yeah.
Oh, OnSight.
I started since Vaya during the pandemic. My parents bought me this candle kit to keep me busy, but my love for crafting quickly turned it into a business. Each candle is 100% soy wax with hemp wicks. Hand poured and made with love. This is the part of the script where my dad would say to buy some candles, but you're gonna do that anyways. Help support future pilots.
So the way we play the game is basically we would ask, compare hip hop artists. So with the rap guys, we'd like Drake or Kanye. They'd like Kanye or Drake. Eminem or Jay-Z.
All right.
But we're doing comedians.
We're doing comedians.
Okay, go.
Robert Townsend or Wayne Brady?
Robert Johnson.
Marlon Wayans, Jim Carrey.
Marlon Wayans.
Okay. Alright, we gotta go to some heavy hitters.
Okay.
Richard or Eddie?
Richard.
Okay. And then one more just for joke's sake. Will Smith, Chris Rock.
Who smacked who? No, I'm kidding. Will Smith?
So which is bigger for you, the stage, acting, or the music? Which is the platform that you would prefer the most?
I think the biggest platform for me, this is going to sound different, but the main platform for me is probably everyday life, man. Because then there are no limits. I don't have any boundaries. There's nothing really inhibiting me, And the reason why I say that is because each one of the things that I do when it comes to acting, when it comes to comedy, when it comes to music, each one of them come with their limitations. So in acting, I gotta rely on the script. When it comes to comedy, I gotta rely on the audience. You just cannot do it without it, When it comes to music, I have to rely on my voice, my singing voice. But when it comes to life, I have to rely on something that's really easy, God. So that just levels the playing field. And it's not something I have to think about, it's something that's really instinctive. It's like my children. They instinctively know that there's other creatures around them or other beings around them, and they acknowledge their existence. It's something that's innate in them. So I would say that would be the platform for me that would be most natural. And thank God they're interconnected. You know what I mean? As long as I'm alive, they're alive.